Hi, I'm Renée Walker, a mindset mentor, speaker, and lover of all things spiritual. I believe that at our core, we are all spiritually wired for love, peace, success, and abundance. Here on the podcast, we're diving into mindset, wellness, and business, but always through a spiritual lens. Let's just say we're going deep, but we're keeping it light. So let's elevate your life from the inside out, one conversation at a time. Welcome to Spiritually Wired. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to Spiritually Wired with me, Renée Walker, as your host. I am just so excited. I'm so thrilled to be with you on this episode as we embark on this journey together. Now, for those of you who don't know me yet, I'm a mindset mentor, a spiritual teacher, and really just a lover of all things spiritual. And my mission is to help people tap into their highest potential, both in life and business, and really to explore the deep connection between mindset, wellness, and spirituality. And today we're going to start where it all begins. So understanding that we are all spiritually wired for something so much bigger than what we see on the surface. Now, let me ask you this, have you ever felt a nudge, a pull, a calling that there is something more, that there's something inside of you that's always been there, waiting to be discovered? And that feeling is what you get when you are aligned with what you're meant to do and who you're meant to be. It's that voice, the voice of your soul, that is so incredibly powerful. It's always guiding you. What I want you to remember as we move forward in this podcast is that you are spiritually wired for love, success, abundance, radiant health, healing, clarity, confidence. At your essence, you are truly connected to something that is greater than yourself. And that's this powerful, this loving energy that flows through everything. And it's the energy that connects us to the universe. And really, ultimately, it's the energy that connects us to each other. And whether you realize it or not, this energy has always been a part of you. And it's not something that you have to go out to find. It's something that you're already wired for. It's something that is already within you. Okay, let's break it down a little bit further. So when we say that we are spiritually wired for love, by love, I mean unconditional love. It's this love that is the highest frequency of energy, and it exists within you already. You are wired to give, to receive love effortlessly, even when sometimes it doesn't feel all that easy. Success, true soul-driven success, is not something that you have to chase. It is something that is within you. You are really aligned with success when you allow yourself to step into your authentic self. Abundance. I mean, yes, you're wired for abundance also. And the universe is abundant. This energy that we talk about is abundant. There are unlimited possibilities. And so are you. You are as abundant as this flow of energy because it is a part of you. So it really is tapping into that mindset that there's enough for everyone, and also that you are deserving of everything that you desire. Same with health, radiant health. Your body, your mind, your soul, they're all designed to work in harmony. And healing isn't about fixing. It is truly about just releasing, removing what is getting in the way of bringing yourself into alignment with that energy of wellness that is the essence of who you are. Clarity. Clarity is a big one that people often are looking for. And clarity comes when you slow down enough to listen, to pay attention to your inner knowing that is always guiding you and always supporting you. Now, here is the thing. It's easy to forget this because life gets busy and life gets pretty loud. There's so many things that are pulling us away from our center of being, from our alignment, from our inner knowing. All of the demands and the responsibilities that we have on our time, on our energy, the expectations that we may feel are on us, or maybe the expectations that we place on ourselves, fear, doubt, all of the stories that we've been telling ourselves about who we should be. Over time, we start to feel disconnected from that flow of energy that's always been a part of us. And I mean, it's okay because it's all part of the human experience, really. The purpose of the podcast is to help you reconnect with that energy. It's to help you reconnect with that truth of who you are, to remind you that you've always been wired for love, for success, for abundance, for health, for confidence. It's not a question of whether or not you can have these things. It really is about removing the blocks that keep you from seeing all of your power, all of your light. So throughout our time together, we're going to dive deep into how we can realign with this energy in practical ways that work for the lives that we lead today. We're going to explore some spiritual practices, some mindset shifts, some tools that will help you with manifesting. We're going to explore how we can blend spirituality with just the real world goals that we have for our lives and our businesses. And we're going to talk about how we can get clear on our soul's purpose and how to live in alignment with it every single day. And the one thing that I want to emphasize is that this whole journey, this spiritual journey, is not about perfection. It's not about having all of the answers and doing it perfectly. It's about being human, being open, curious, being willing to grow. And we're going to keep things light because, even though we're talking about deep soul level stuff, spirituality doesn't have to be so serious all the time. It's actually meant to be fun. Every episode is designed to help you tap into that spiritual connection, whether it's through a new perspective, whether it is through that practice or just that nugget of wisdom that you can carry with you throughout your day. There's going to be a blend of solo episodes as well as some guests that I feel have something powerful that they can share with you to support you on your journey. And also, if you're really feeling called to go deeper, I've created the Spiritually Wired membership where we go deeper into all of these topics and we go into a more personal level with some weekly lessons. There's an extensive library of classes. There's this beautiful community of like-minded souls. I'm going to put the link for the membership in the show notes if you want to take a look at that. So what is next? Well, we're going to talk about manifesting from a soul-driven place. We're going to talk about spiritual tools to enhance your business, ways to shift your mindset to align with your higher self. We're going to explore some healing modalities, power of meditation, and so much more. And just trust me that it is going to be a beautiful, expansive journey, and I am so glad that you're here for it. Now, before I end this episode, I want to give a shout out to my beautiful daughter, Natalie, who is in her last year at university. And she is very passionate about marketing and supporting businesses with their social media. And so she was working with me this summer as I was preparing to launch this podcast. And one of the things that I was really wanting to find was I wanted to connect with a name that just spoke to me. And so I had been bouncing around so many different names because this podcast was originally going to be launched 4 years ago with the name Wellness Chats with Renée. But the name didn't resonate with me anymore. And I knew that I wanted a fresh new name for this new podcast. And as we were having this just amazing conversation, bouncing ideas with each other, she came up, she just said the word spiritually wired. And as soon as she said it, my entire body shifted. And I just knew that that was the name. It just absolutely connected and aligned with this deeper belief that I have, that everything is connected and that we are all wired spiritually. So it means so much to me now as I launch this podcast that she has been such a big part of helping me with that. Okay, well, that's it for today's episode. And please remember that you are spiritually wired for love, for success, for abundance, for health, for healing, for clarity, for confidence. It's already within you, and we're going to unlock that potential together. I am so excited to take this journey with you, so let's do this. Until next time, I'm Renée Walker, and this is Spiritually Wired. Thank you for listening to Spiritually Wired. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow and leave a review. It really makes a big difference for the podcast. And if you're ready to dive deeper and join a soul-led community, come be a part of the Spiritually Wired membership. With weekly live lessons and a rich library of recorded classes, it's designed to support you every step of the way on your spiritual journey. We currently have a special offer where you can receive your first month for half the price. You can find a link in the show notes or come check it out at reneewalkerwellness.com. Until next time, remember to take some deep breaths. Remember that you are spiritually wired.